Here we go. I'm Tasmanian Tara, professional head doctor, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't watch bitches, kids, all that good stuff. Philly's finest, Philly's newest up and coming, battle rapper. Just came up out
What?
of nowhere.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get to know you. I mean, people know like where you from? What part of Philly?
I just said I'm from Philly, West Oak Lane, uptown.
Uptown in the building. You already know.
Uptown.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm north side, they court side. You already know. But we love uptown. You know what I mean?
That's
I feel like they got
down
the
the
best,
street.
yeah. I feel like they got the best women in the city. Uptown. You
We
already know.
do. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Now, what's the origin of your name?
The origin of my name is because, oh, that's right. You said you ain't want to do no research. You wanted to just be fresh, like the first one. So, I started in the spaces, and my first battle was with this girl, Sage, but that really wasn't her name. But we found that out later. But anyway, I didn't really like her, and like when I first started out in the spaces, I would be real calm because I'm a phone sex operator
What?
and I'm a dominatrix. So I was really calm when I first came around the spaces. I didn't talk too much. My tone was a lot lighter. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot more mellow, right? So when the battle got set up and we was doing a promo for the battle, and we was in the spaces, and it was just like a fake face off. Like it was like super impromptu. Hold on, I gotta close the back. These mosquitoes killing me. So it was like super impromptu, and niggas was like, I was the underdog. Everybody was like, oh, she about to kill you,
Right.
whoop-de-whoop. And I'm like, y'all are crazy. Y'all are smoking dicks. I don't know what y'all talking about. So anyway, yeah, because like I knew Shorty, like everything was fake about her. So I knew she wasn't about to come talk to me like at all. So I'm like, whatever. So we in the spaces, like I said, we having a fake face off or whatever. And niggas is like, oh yeah, Tara, like, what do you think? You do better than her, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I was like, I just felt mad offended. And like, the Philly just came out. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? What I do? I do everything better. Da-da-da-da-da. I just started ramming on them, right? I was just going in. I'm sorry, this one mosquito is harassing me. I'm trying to kill it. Oh, I got it. All right, cool. Now we can have an interview. All right. I felt attacked. So anyway,
Yeah.
I started ramming. I was like, what the fuck y'all mean? I do everything better than her. Da, 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 da. So I'm going crazy. Like every question they asked me, I'm feeling super offended. So like, then when that space was over, we had our regular space with just like my friends and shit. So they started the space and I come in there and like, if you ever been on the Twitter spaces, like when you come in the room, like whatever conversation was already happening, you'll hear it. Like, you know what I'm saying? As you coming in, getting your microphone and stuff.
Right.
So they like talking, they like, oh my God, what's gotten into Tara? We never seen her like that. Da, 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 right? So I come in there and they're like, yeah, you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. It was just disrespectful. They was like, nah, you need a name. Like, we never even heard you like that. That wasn't Tara. That's not our friend. Like, if you battle rapping now and that's who you turn into, like, you need a whole nother name. So I was like, all right. So I thought about it and I'm like, all right, well, Tasmanian Tara came to mind because like it just fits kind of like phonetically, and then also if you know about the actual Tasmanian devil, the actual animal, they don't bother anybody until they're bothered. They're very reclusive, right? They don't bother anybody. But once they're attacked and they feel threatened, then they get to screeching and they get to spinning around in circles, and then they'll attack. Then they'll just fuck you up. You feel what I'm saying? So like when I thought about that, and that, like that's me. Like I'm real chill. Like I'm with whatever you on, that's what I'm on. If you want to chill, we want to chill. If you want to be on some bullshit, we want to be on some bullshit. So I was like, that fits. So I'm Tasmanian Terror, and they was like, yeah. And then that's just what it's been.
So you've been battle rapping your whole life, for the last 10 years, right?
You wildin'.
Well, how long you?
10 years.
When did you take it serious?
My first space battle was in October, and my first stage battle was in July.
Right.
Yeah, stop playing with me.
So you just started taking serious now.
No, you know what happened? Like, I really just, like, fell into it. Like, my life motto is, like, I'm just here for the experience, right? So I've been a battle rap fan for about 10 years for sure, right? So definitely been in the battle rap scene, been in the culture, you know what I'm saying, kind of adjacent here and there. And then, like I said, I've been on the spaces for about 2 years now. And my core group of friends, shout out to Moo. Moo is my day one from the Twitter spaces. Me, Moo, Shites Raw. Now my manager, Tap Out Productions. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the day ones, like, we still together. It was just a small group of us just kind of hanging out in the spaces, just enjoying battle rap, talking about battle rap. And then down the line, my friends, they started wanting to get into the space battles. And they was asking me for months. And I'm like, I don't battle. I'm just a fan. Like, nah, I'm not trying to battle. I'm not trying to battle. And then, like I said, that one particular time, they had that card, and the girl who I wound up battling, she was already set up to battle somebody else, but I real life didn't like her. And my friend wasn't about to talk to her. I was, if anybody was going to talk to her, I was going to talk to her. But that's how they set me up, for real. They admitted it like a week ago, that they knew that was going to be the only thing that was going to get me to really like battle. Like it had to be like personal for me. I had to feel away. So that's kind of how I fell into it.
Yeah, I want to let you bust your gun, because I know you just came in the game and you having a lot of discrepancies. So, like, what's 3 things you dislike about battle rap so far?
Like now being on the battler side.
Yeah.
Oh, the only thing I really don't like is like the politics of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the business side of it, because not everybody actually does business. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's real like cliquish and cultish in some ways as well, right? Like it be less about the actual raps than the bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just like, listen, I'm just here. Turns out I could rap. Turns out I'm pretty entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that deep for me. Like, it's really not.
Right.
Like it is, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like anything could be over tomorrow, and certain a lot of times people be taking shit too seriously.
Right.
In my opinion.
Right. So, like, if you had a top 5 active battle rappers, who you think is your favorite?
Right now, all right. So we gotta do. Can we do 2 separate lists, like male and female?
Oh, yeah.
Or I gotta like combine it?
No, we can do that. That's dope.
All right, that way I can cheat, because it's a lot of dope people.
Well,
nah, because I got a lot of favorites. You feel what I'm saying? So on the male side, you got Easy, you got Rum Nitty, you got Twerk, you got Chilla Jones. Chilla Jones always gonna be in my top 5 forever. Like I don't even care. Like he just
Kingpin.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you said 5. Who else right now? I don't know if I got a 5th nigga right now. That's crazy. I'm trying to think of like a newer. I'm trying to think of a newer person, because it's a lot of new people. Oh, Moo. There you go. That's number 5.
What?
It's a lot of new people. Yeah, Moo out 2 to 3. Yeah, because it's a lot of new niggas cooking, and he always. Since I know him, he always been cooking. Every time he come out, he do his numbers.
Like I heard you say you like a sex phone operator. Like, you have any other passions besides battle rap?
Yeah, sex phone operator is funny. I'm a phone sex operator. I'm a professional dominatrix. I'm actually a certified hypnotherapist, and actually, because I'm kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm a psychic medium too. Because I be hearing stuff and seeing stuff, you know what I'm saying, from the other side. So, and like,
I was one of them last week. I didn't even know what that was until last week.
What?
A medium. My girl called me that. I'm like, what is that?
I looked it up. You didn't know what a medium was?
I didn't know. I just discovered it like this last couple weeks.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Yeah, so I do. Yeah, I'm like a free spirit, you know what I'm saying? I just live life and enjoy life, you know.
Right.
I have I have the pleasure. I have the pleasure of literally like getting up every day and doing what I want to do.
Right. Like you also interested in making music? Like, did you ever make music before?
I never made music before. I write poems. I usually only write like poems when I'm inspired, but now that I'm battling, I find like that side of my brain, you know what I'm saying, being more active. And I'm also in the middle of writing what do you call it? I don't want to say memoirs because that sounds like you real like old, but like I'm writing like a novel about my life thus far
Right,
on my
right.
journey. So
I was going to
I
ask
got
you.
I got a lot of irons in the fire, you know, as Tina Marie would say.
Right, right. Like, so you, like, who would you see yourself battling? Like, out of the top five, like, your hit list.
And you know what? That's crazy because now that like, all right, I really did not expect that battle to take off. You know what I'm saying? The way that it did. Like, I mean, I knew obviously what I had wrote and what I had intended to do, but I mean, it's a new league. I'm relatively, you know what I'm saying, a nobody when it comes to battle rap. Like I'm not saying I'm a nobody, but you get what I'm saying, like the metrics of it all, right?
Right,
Like it wasn't, you know, like that's not something that happens every day, right? Like with just a up and comer, right? So again, like I just was rapping. It wasn't, there was never like, ooh, I want to be in battle rap because I want to get on URL, or I want to get this, or I want to get that. I literally, it's, this shit has been happening so fucking fast that I
control.
literally just kind of fell into it. And I didn't have a hit list per se, but I did have certain goals, right? Like once I was like, ooh, I'm kind of dope at this. This is kind of fun. So let me see what I want to do. So one of the things that I wanted to do, I had tweeted the league I was previously on, but I'm not with any league right at this moment. But I was like, ooh, it would be cool if I would be like the Star Smiles of Bars and Roses, because like if you remember, like Star Smiles was fire, and like everybody who came through Queen of the Ring, like they had to see her.
Right,
You feel what I'm saying? And she always gave a show every time, and she was super super dope. You feel what I'm saying? And like those types of things are necessary when you're building a league. You feel what I'm saying? And then another goal, because like you asked me about who's in my top five, and of course, you know what I'm saying, Easy's in my top five. You know, he's my number one right now. Like he killing it, and he from Philly, so why wouldn't he be? So then I was like, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to battle at home in front
right.
of Easy. I just made the tweet. You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, he got the New York, you know what I'm saying? He got the trenches, the nostalgia, the New York versus Philly, John. And I'm just tweeting, like, just thought, like, oh, this shit would be dope. The next thing I know, the niggas following me, you know what I'm saying? And we talking in the inbox, so I'm not gonna be on the trenches, but I'm definitely trying out, and he's definitely fucking with me. So that's my next goal, is to like just kill this tryout, and then like, you know what I'm saying, whatever comes from that, like whoever he put in front of me, or you know, then I can have a time to sit down and be like, oh shit, this is really real, and then think about, oh, who out there right now that I,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I would be fucking with. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's what I'm focused on right now. Just one foot in front of the
right.
other.
Like, I'm a very tough critic, man. Everybody that know me know. So you was very impressive to me. I want to give you your flowers now. That's why I'm glad I got this interview. I'm really honored to get this interview because I know you're gonna do big things. Like,
Yeah, because tomorrow's price ain't gonna be the day's price. Like, you know
right.
what I'm saying?
I'm
Like in a
gonna
little
take
bit,
it.
you gonna have to see my peoples and all, you know what I'm saying, all
Real
of that
shit.
to
That's
talk
what
to me.
I'm
Like
saying. Like this is like, you know what I'm saying, important to me. My catalog. And it's, I want to give you, I want to say congratulations now because I know you're gonna make it on the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Like it's shit fire for real, for real. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So it's like,
right.
yeah, y'all gotta get to know the Tasmanian terror. Like if y'all don't know,
Yeah,
you know what I mean, you gotta see it on VSPN first, you heard me?
I'm crying.
Like,
Tap in. Cause I don't watch other bitches' kids, and I do a whole
what?
lot of other stuff. Now, but I was talking through that whole battle though. I was talking to her through that whole battle. Like I'm really slick, and I think that's what sets me apart. And I think that's what's gonna set me apart in this game. Like there's a lot of dope females, right? There's a lot of dope females, but like everybody a gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? Like every bitch gonna shoot you a million times and this and this and that. And you know, some of them I believe you might, but like I'm just you know what I'm saying? Like who are you?
Right.
You all you bitches gangbang? All y'all?
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like you see, like I told old girl in the last battle, like I'ma shoot you. Nobody, bitch. I don't even own a gun, bitch. I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm not. Like I touch you for sure. But shoot you, no,
Right.
no. Like
Right.
how many? You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, cause like let's be real. The average battle rap nigga is not just out on the streets shooting niggas. You know what I'm saying? And we allowed that. Cause they niggas, you know what I'm saying? And they, you know, niggas do have that street element, you know, more likely, but it's like, I don't know, like, I feel like that's what makes me fun to watch and entertaining, like, cause I'm like disrespectful and witty, like, it's like, when I'm telling you, like, I'll beat your ass, you'll really believe me, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm really like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
aggressive and witty, and your flow crazy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like Philly female battle rap been quiet for those that don't know for a while now. So we needed a fresh breath of air. And like Lady Caution doing her thing. Shout out to Lady Caution. I always wanted Zan to come back.
Yeah, she from Maryland now. She, you know what I'm saying? Lady Caution, she from Maryland, you know what I'm saying? Because she with Tay Rock, shout out to Caution and Tay Rock, you know what I'm saying? She not even, I'm just joking around. She was at my battle. She came and stood beside me on some Philly shit. So I'm definitely just joking around. But she's definitely like, she on a different level right now. Like it's lanes and levels. Like she over there doing her URL thing, doing her no entourage.
Like you can inspire a lot of females from Philly to come out. You know what I mean? They needed somebody like you to inspire them. Like, if this female coming out of nowhere with all this confidence and she really got bars, then what y'all been doing? You're sitting around with that talent. Like come outside is important. We need them. So we needed you.
Well, they can come to the tryouts and get their ass beat if they want to.
They're not gonna do that. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna see afterwards. After you do your thing, that's when you're gonna inspire people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's an inspiring thing. Like that's how this shit works. Like who said Philly female battle rappers couldn't do it? You're gonna prove that they can. You know what I'm saying?
Who said they can't?
I mean, all my female battle rappers that I talk to that don't want to come outside is what I'm saying. I deal with a lot of underground artists. They're like, why you don't want to do it? I don't know. I ain't saying they scared. It's just that they look at the budget different. They want too much. You know what I mean? Expectations is too high. But it's just about getting out there and showing your art. You know what I'm saying? This is hip hop.
Because you never know what can happen. Like, you never know who could be in the building. Like, not for nothing. Like, I didn't know when I went to Raleigh. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know it was going to lead to this. Like, how the fuck, like, Easy is like the hottest nigga in battle rap right now. You know what I'm saying? Very arguably, right? Like, he got all these battles going on. He's acting and all that. I'm no fucking body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm no fucking body. How the fuck did I do that? Because I am really hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really nobody. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta, you just never know. It's like when you're in the right place at the right time and then you just shoot your shot, like you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't know what was going to come from Raleigh. It's a new league. I'm a new battler. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what was going to come from it, but I knew I needed to show up and I know I needed to do my best. And that's what I did. And when I do anything that I sign up for, that's what I try to do.
I got a fun question for you. This is a fun one. If you had a theme song when you came in the ring, what theme song would it be?
Oh, you know what it is? It would be That's What It Is. The Eve and Styles drum.
Yeah.
And if I could have somebody change the name, change the part when it was like Eve is the hottest bitch, because Taz is the hottest bitch. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be so fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I like that. I ain't expect why I love these questions, because I don't know what somebody gonna say. That threw me left right there.
Oh, somebody asked that question?
I always ask everybody. There's certain questions I ask everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
that girl, like, you ain't even have to think about it.
Nah, you know why? Because on the spaces like you could do a little bit more. So I had asked, like we had like a DJ or whatever, like we called them Brent Beasley or whatever.
Yeah.
So one battle, my second space battle, I was like, yo, I want you to play this, like, you know what I'm saying, right before you announce. He never did, but I just always knew, like, cause that's on like my playlist, like when I'm getting ready, like, and I'm getting in battle mode, that's one of the songs that's on my playlist. Like, it's Eve, like Philly, like Queensland, like Germantown. Like, come on,
What?
like what?
Fact. Like, far as like, what about like your top five females? You didn't tell me your top five female battle
Oh,
rap.
you know, we had went left. All right, so yeah, now I gotta get a hold. Okay, so we got C3, Chrissy Yamaguchi. We
Yeah,
got
my baby, fiance,
first First Lady Flames.
fire.
All right, now see my list is controversial because like when I like know you and like you hurt my feelings, like you can't be on my list no more. Like when I had like personal shit, like so like Hustle would be on my top five, but like she not no more. So where was I at? Three? What I said? Flames, Chrissy, C3, 40 bars.
What? Team
Yeah,
40.
40 bars for sure. Who could get that fifth spot? Oh, Big Nay, Ski Mask Gang. She's on Bars and Roses. She battled on the concrete card with me as well, but her op didn't show up. But Tara, not Tara, Terror, stood
Yeah,
in.
well,
Yeah, and she barked on Tara the same way she would have barked on Tasha the Author, and she's fucking fire. Like that's my sis for real. Like we in the same group. We day ones on the spaces, and she's fucking fire. She will punch a nigga's head off like crazy,
speaking
like
of
for
niggas,
real.
would you battle a nigga?
I battle niggas before in the spaces. I'm battling a half a nigga on the 20th.
What?
Yeah, I'm battling like a tranny. Don't cancel me. Don't like if you know like don't whoever watching like I don't know the
That's
rules for
interesting.
Instagram.
That's interesting though. Like, you gonna be the first tranny battle. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's history being made.
is it?
Yeah. Like,
It had a battle before. It battled a nigga.
it battled the nigga. I'm done. Like, what
Yeah,
dude would
this
you
is the
battle?
second.
What dude would you battle though?
What dude would I
I
battle?
know you'll battle any of them because you want all smoke, but who would
Facts.
you
Like that's what I'm saying. I don't really have a list. Like that's a fact. Like now that I learned how to punch, like that was everybody said that was my only weakness. You know what I'm saying? That
right,
I need to
right.
punch more, and I didn't really learn the technicalities. And Easy has said that too. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, and like I said, I finally got somebody to explain it to me in a way where like it clicked. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause my brain a little weird. You know what I'm saying? It took a couple people to try to explain it to me. Finally explained to me in a way it clicked. And but you heard behind the scenes. You know a bitch got it now. It's over for
Correct.
bitches. It's over.
And I seen it like you already had it, but I'm glad
But I was
somebody.
doing it by
Yeah,
accident. Like I was
somebody-
like I be having them slick Johns. Like I be doing it by accident. But now like I could focus. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, cool. Because you know I only got 90 seconds for the tryouts, and I don't know who the op is. So I
right.
have to rely on more punches rather than when I have an op. I could be more disrespectful. I could look through your social media. I could see the chinks in your armor, and I could tell a little story. You feel what I'm saying? But Easy is like, no, listen, just pull up to the fight. It's like your brother called, like, yo, come, just come on. You don't know who you fighting. Just put your Timbs on. Just come on. Get out the car and start swinging. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah,
ask questions
yeah,
later. You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I had to really learn how to do that, and I feel like I really got it now, and I'm excited. Like
I'm
I'm
so
excited to
excited.
get these
Hey,
bars
me
off.
too. I can't wait to see. Like, that shit gonna be
Mm.
amazing.
Yeah.
Cause your drive and your energy is amazing. Like, you made people. Like, what do you think people misunderstand about you the most?
I think they misunderstand, like, as far as now, especially from that one battle and the sex talk. It's like, oh, you're another Yoshi, or you're Yoshi's mom. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a little older or whatever, and So I think they misunderstand that, and I think too, like in the in this in the spaces as far as like that's concerned, like when I'm like in Taz mode, like I said, like ever since I started battling, I kind of always been in that mode and always kind of been on 10. You feel what I'm saying? So I be when I got a battle coming up, I'm quick to like pop off, and people all right, I'm gonna just be real because I can't help it. Like, you know, I'm from Philly and people be bitches and they can't stand the truth. You feel what I'm saying? And it be coming off like you like abrasive, and I don't take a lot of shit and I don't fuck with a lot of people. So, you know, it could come off as like I'm standoffish, and because I'm also so eclectic, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, oh, she's weird. Bitch, we all weird. Who got the fucking book and the fucking blueprint on how to be a fucking human being? Which the problem is I know myself and I'm cool with myself. And that was what bothers you, that I don't want to fit into your mold or fit into your box. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just here for the journey. So what that I'm 43 and I'm rapping? So what? Some people don't make it to 43. Like, I've done a lot of things, a lot of good things in this journey to be proud of in my life. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm here. It's 1,000,001 battle rappers. Me, I'm not taking nothing from nobody being here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we all here to do what we here to do. You feel what I'm saying? So I think those are the two biggest things. Like, people think that I'm mean. Not really mean. I'm really a sweetheart. It's just you gotta be able to get to that side. And I learned from being on the internet that you really like, people really be fake as shit. Like Philly people, like, we like a dying breed with the realness. Like, we, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really like you get, what you see is what you get. Take it or leave it. You don't like me, eat a dick, move on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm unbothered, you know. So for me, that's what it is. But I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Because the love that I receive outweighs the hate. And the other thing is, I'm always gonna love myself more than anybody is gonna be able to hate on me.
Right. It's just that simple. I put more energy into myself than you could ever put into hating me.
Because listen, a bitch or a nigga who is a slave to an alarm clock will never be making me feel better about myself.
Crazy.
Like, you hate your fucking job. You get up every day and you hate your fucking life.
Left your creativity alone a long time ago. All the dreams you had when you were young.
You're more of a prostitute than me. You know, people want to be quick to call me a prostitute because I'm a sex worker and this and this and that. And they don't even understand what that word really means. Really, prostitution is getting up every day doing something you don't want to fucking do.
For money.
For money. So when you hate your fucking job and you go to that job every fucking day and you rather would not do it, guess what? You're a prostitute.
What?
I love beating ass for money. I love humiliating men for money. You feel what I'm saying? I love that shit. It brings me so much joy to my soul. Reparations, like, white boys cannot pay me enough. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Like, I love it. I'm not a fucking prostitute.
I love this interview. Like, you get on my nerves. That's some real shit. That's different. Like, people gotta hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, real rap.
You take a fucking vacation from your fucking life. Like, what? But you hate me.
So that's a form of therapy for you too. But do you look at battle rap as a form of therapy as well?
Oh, for real? No, for sure. Like, I have PTSD and an anxiety disorder, and that'd be a problem too. Like, people talk all day about mental health and mental health matters and and they understand mental health, and they do not. They only understand it when it's convenient for them. You know what I'm saying? And when it serves their purpose.
Right.
Yeah, when they want to throw around these words, these buzzwords and all of that, then it means something, right?
Mm.
So no, I have severe anger issues, you know, and in 2023 in America, it's kind of frowned upon, you know what I'm saying, to beat someone to death with your bare hands when they've done something to offend you. But I feel like you should be kind of able to do that depending on the circumstances. You know what I'm saying?
Trigger my shit. Right.
you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be upstate road. So therefore, I have to act accordingly in certain situations. So battle rap is a good area where I could do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can say these things and I can get this anger and I can get this aggression out without having to worry about any consequences.
Speaking of acting accordingly, are you interested in acting?
For sure. Listen, I'm very, people, like I said, people be thinking I'm stupid. Like, I be knowing
Very
who
smart.
to get attention and who to try to attach myself to. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, so like life is about frequency and attracting things to you. So if I want to do these kind of things, like I spent the last 20 years raising my daughter and putting my whole life into her, as I should, with no regrets.
Right.
I only had one. Now all I have to do is worry about me. So many people, you know what I'm saying, get wealth or famous or do what they supposed to do later in life, and the good thing about that is you have acquired so much wisdom, so that some of the mistakes, like when people get famous in their 20s, they wind up going crazy or they blow the money or this, you know what I'm saying, like it'd be so many horror stories because they don't have the wisdom to know what to do. They don't have the life experience and they never been through nothing, so people can get over on them mentally and do all of these things that you really will not be able to do to me. You feel what I'm saying? As easily as you would be able to do to a 20-year-old. So that's a long way to say, of course I want to act. Like that's another reason why I would want to maybe take the path that gets me close to easy, somebody who's acting and who has those connections,
Right.
instead of taking this long ladder up, this URL ladder that's so cutthroat and so hard to get through. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, it ain't always what you know, it's who you know. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
like I said, so to have somebody like that to say, oh, you have potential, oh, the conversations, like the rooms, you know what I'm saying, and that this person will be in that I could potentially. So yeah.
Yeah, one thing. Acting is definitely on the menu, for sure. So like, when it's all said and done, what would you want to be remembered for?
I just when it's all said and done, like you mean like
Right.
my whole story,
Right.
like when I'm in the
Yeah.
grave and when
Yeah.
they're talking about Tara, when they're talking about
Yeah. Right.
when
That's
they're
the
talking
deep shit.
about Tara, I want them to say, if anybody lived life, Tara lived life, right?
Yeah.
If anybody, if you looked up courage in the dictionary, her picture was right there. She was fearless. She was not afraid to live. She was not afraid to love. She was not afraid to make mistakes.
Right.
She was not afraid to grow. She understood that life was a journey, and everything that she did well. And every
Right.
time she was counted out, she came back 10 times better.
It's amazing. I
That there
admire
was
that about
never nobody like her, and there will never be nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like one of a kind.
you. Right. 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 Have you had a lot of influences in your life, like people that you was inspired by coming up? Like your biggest influences?
My biggest influences,
Hmm.
I I I love hate to say that pain was a really good teacher
Yeah.
to me. Um,
I
it
agree.
took me a long time to be at peace with how I chose to learn lessons in this lifetime. Um, my mom was a big influence, but not in the way that people would think.
Right.
Um, not in the way that people would think. But she taught me, she gave me the greatest gift. She taught me how to survive. And she taught me that I could do anything. By giving me nothing
Yep.
She taught me that I could do anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like people be talking about they got it out the mud. Like whatever the fuck is underneath that, that's what I got mines out of.
Facts.
Right?
That
And
part.
right. But it taught me, pain taught me how to live and not be bitter about life. Later in life, I had some spiritual teachers that were big influences on me later. My daughter was the biggest influence on me because what she thought and what she thinks about me means everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I think means everything, and then what she thinks is like right underneath there. Like all this other shit could be gone tomorrow.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like everything could be gone tomorrow. If I'm good with me and I'm good with her, then I'm good.
Right.
So
I love it.
yeah, I had to learn a lot by myself. So I influence me a lot.
Right. It's amazing. Like, what about if you had one thing to tell your younger self? What would you tell yourself?
This is gonna sound fucked up. That it doesn't get better,
Right.
but you understand.
Right.
Like the situation doesn't, the circumstances, they don't get better. Life is life. But what you're gonna get is perspective. You're gonna understand.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You're very intelligent. That's a fact. Well, like,
They'll get it. It's gonna go over their heads. Not everybody gonna get that, and like I said, that's why I think that be the biggest thing. Whoa, how do you wave at people? Because every
I'm
time
waving
I
at
come in the room,
a roaster, so I'm waving
that's
at everybody that come in.
that's my baby right there.
Real rap.
I can't figure out how to do it, but
Only somebody
yeah.
gets it. That's what I'm doing these interviews for. Somebody gonna get it.
Listen, the people who's supposed to get it is gonna get it. I know for a fact that I'm here to change probably a couple 100,000 lives. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, like it's like two type of people like on social media, right? It's like the person that has 1 million followers and the person that has 100 million followers. Like, right? Like I'm be more like the person that would have 100, because it's like quality over quantity.
For sure, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody not supposed to drink from the well of terror.
Right. This ain't for everybody.
Nope.
Like what about
Freestyle from the ninjas. Hi.
freestyle phalanges? I love her name.
No, it's crazy. Yeah.
What about like, let's say I got a fun one for you. If you could eliminate one of your 5 senses, if you had to, which one would you eliminate? I really want to know what you're gonna say. I want to know what you're gonna say so bad.
All right. I got it. I would eliminate taste.
Damn.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because obviously I want to see shit, right? And I need to hear what's going on. I need to speak, right? And then we got smell and taste. We got touch left. So listen, if I can't taste, but I could still smell, I could still low-key taste.
Facts.
Because it's connected. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, you cook, I can smell the chicken. It's going to go there. It's going to trigger in my brain, and
But I eliminated the smell because of that. I eliminated
Nah, because, like, because I feel like, okay, what if you sleep and a fire break out and you don't have no sense of smell and you can't smell the smoke?
Yep. Somebody else said that. That's a fact. I gotta, yeah, you need my, all right, so taste. That's a good way to look at it. I get it. I get it. If you could be reincarnated as an animal, what animal would it be? And don't just say Tasmanian devil just because
No,
don't do that.
no. They're extinct anyway, so I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say that.
He gonna say taste and smoke.
It would either be like an eagle or a falcon, or like a cat, like a jaguar, or like a lioness, because they fuck a lot. You know what I'm saying? Lions,
What?
like they be, yeah.
Like, what's 3 ways that a man can turn you off?
Leading with speaking about sex, because that's my job. So it's like I'm at work all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and so that's like easy. So that's like whatever. If a nigga tell me he don't read, like,
That's a factoroni and cheese.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because on Facebook, like, if a nigga tell me I make my post on Facebook is too long, no, nigga, you just, I'm just fucking over you.
The creative art, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. Y'all know who Rick Rubin is?
Yeah.
Check out Rick Rubin's book. That's my guy. It's interesting.
Okay, cool. Because I'm always listen, a nigga, like, okay, I'm gonna finish answer that question, but I'm gonna give niggas a little cheat code too, like, cause like it be all this banter on like what's a good date and how much money niggas gotta spend and all this and all that. Yo, if a nigga take me to a used bookstore and give me $20 and say go off, babe, I'm sucking your dick from the back later. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You take me to a good used bookstore and you give me a dub and say go off, babe. What? You know what?
I like the
Are you kidding me?
I like the way you think.
You kidding me? So yeah, and bad hygiene is the next one.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you can't stink. You can't stink. You can't stink.
Like, you're not really interested in making music, but like,
I know the hoes don't read move, but that's why you don't supposed to be talking to the hoes. First of all, don't even stay on my comments before I read you.
That's why we're doing this interview. That's why we're doing this interview, to incite people to realize the stuff like that.
I'm trying to put the bitches on game. Like, y'all gotta read. Like, y'all gotta read. Like, for real. Quitty in the building.
Yeah, G Witty in the building.
I made it.
My God, G Witty. Listen,
I made it.
Like, what's your dream collaborations? Like, who you want to work with? Because I know you're not interested really in making music, but as far as business, who would you want to work with in any form of business?
Like, you asking, is the album? Oh, okay, we already know that.
What?
So, no, I'm reading.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, who I want to work with? Obviously, I want to work with Easy. I definitely want to get into the acting. So
Tyler Perry.
No. I mean, I'll take that Tyler Perry bag, but like, don't get me started on Tyler Perry. I get canceled. I'm glad he got a bag and all that, but like, I don't like the shit he puts out. I don't like how he portrays us.
I got you. Maybe he gonna go there. You keep going. Who you want to work with? Exactly. I feel you though. I'm right with you.
Trying to get me canceled before I started. I can't talk too much about. I don't play the game. Like, yeah, you know, whoever got the bag.
We ain't with that. We ain't with that over here, man.
You know, it'd be dope. Like Issa Rae, to work with her would be dope. She makes dope stuff. And what's my girl Quinta Robinson from Philly?
Yeah,
she started on BuzzFeed. She's the actress, you feel what I'm saying? And she just what the fuck? She just won a Grammy or Emmy, some shit.
Yeah.
But she from Philly and she just blew up. So that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Like a show with Issa Rae. Like, yo, like if Issa Rae could, like, if me and her could have a conversation about my life and she make like a show about my life, yo, that would be crazy. People will watch it. I know it. It would be crazy. I'm a whole fucking vibe.
Who would you, if you somebody did a biopic on your life, who would you want to act like to play your role as you?
My life is too crazy. No actor could play me.
What?
I have to.
Bars. My life is too crazy. No actor can play me.
Like who gonna play me but me?
Yo, that's fire.
Like,
Yo,
it's not a game.
if you had
No,
one
yeah,
thing,
but if we had a biopic, I have to do it.
I feel you. If you had one thing to say to the youth, what would it be?
What would I say to the youth? I would say that inner voice that you have, that you wake up with every day, that is telling you all these negative things about yourself. Guess what? All your friends have that voice, and all the adults have that voice. It's normal. However, you don't have to listen to that voice. There are other voices, right? So everybody else will act like they're not dealing with the same insecurities as you. They definitely are. So just be yourself. Always be yourself, and you will always be okay.
I love that. Facts. That's a macaroni and cheese, actually.
Yeah.
Great advice. Like,
Yeah, I wish somebody would have told me that at 16. Like, oh, we all hate ourselves? Oh, okay, cool.
right. Like, if you had to make a choice about social media, is it a nuisance or a benefit if you had to make a choice?
Like, if I had to, like, gun to my head, balls to the
Yeah.
wall,
Yeah.
cannot, like, conceptualize it away,
Yeah.
get it the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get it the fuck out of here.
The fucking
The good do not outweigh the bad. Get it the fuck out of here. We are not meant to have that many people fucking looking at us all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Scrutinizing our fucking lives, telling our fucking, even if it is what the fuck we ate. A fucking 1,000 people do not need to know what the fuck you ate today. You feel what I'm saying? And then our dopamine is all fucked up because now we need to open it up and we need the likes and we need to this and we need to that. If I posted the picture that got 300 likes last week and then this week it only got a fucking 100 likes, now I'm fucking depressed and I don't fucking like myself. And then how is it that I could look in the mirror and I'd be like, ooh, I look good as shit. I go to take a picture and post it and be like, that's not the same fucking bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody's using filters. It's just overall, it does way more damage to us as a society and as our individual brains than it does good.
Right.
It does have its good. It does have its good. But you said gun to my head, balls to the wall, get it the fuck out of here.
I agree. I know. If looking at it like that, yeah, I agree.
I'm glad I grew up in the generation before social media.
Right.
Then I had to establish my own identity. I had to get cool with myself. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different expectation and a different level of self-esteem than the people who grew up. People don't know how to communicate no more because of social media.
Which is terrible. Dialogue is everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people don't know how to communicate anymore. So, yeah, it's done a lot more harm to us as human beings than it's done good.
Fun question. Good sex and dumb or good sex and lazy? Damn.
All right. Nah, I'm going to say good sex and dumb because I could teach you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you lazy, a lot come with lazy. Like, then you like childish, you probably funky. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but if you just dumb, like, you don't know no better. Okay, I could teach you. Like, I could tell, get up and put that over there. Get up and do that. You know what I'm saying? No, like, arch my back like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause like, how good sex and lazy even go together? Because if you lazy, then you not even, how you putting in the work? So you only not lazy when we fucking? How did that sound a little oxymoronic? Good sex and lazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Now that we got sex in that, how does that even work?
I mean, people got lazy sex, man. They just lay there and all that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's because you're smart. See, I think smarter the people are, the better their sex is. Shit deep. Shit
That's a
deep.
bar. Shit's deep. That's a bar. Now you
Let
talk.
me say,
Now you talking a professional language. Oh, it's deep. Talk to me
you got,
nice.
you gotta get, they
I'm
say
the professional.
you gotta get in the head before you get in the bed. Like I always believed in that. My
That's a
OG
fact.
said, you know, the
Mhm.
intellectual sex is better than, you know what I'm saying?
That,
Being
that's a
physical.
fact.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Mhm.
so what else I got for you? Let me see what else I got in here. Yo, you got some fun questions. You fun.
Who? Somebody leaving questions or you asking the questions?
My questions. I write them
Oh,
down
okay.
though, and I
Okay.
pick different kind of questions for certain personalities.
Oh, okay.
So this joint was specially tailored for you. But there's certain questions I ask everybody in general. You know what I
Oh, I
mean?
feel so honored.
Yeah. Like what can we look for you from you in the future? Like, of course you got battle rap set up. But what else you want to like venture into?
So, um, I'm working towards getting an RV. So I want to do like a
I
mobile
want one of them, yo.
yeah,
That's my dream. Crazy.
yeah. That's a step that's a stepping stone to the overall dream. But I want to get an RV and I want to have like mobile domination sessions. Like I want to travel the country because because the thing with BDSM, right, and domination as far as in person sessions, it's a niche market, right? It's not like every single day I'm giving a session and people are all over the
Right.
country with these different fetishes and these different things, right? And then also, unfortunately, with COVID, right, and everybody going being at home, and then we have the boom of all these COVID hoes, I call them, right? These are the bitches who is like, if everything else fails, I'll be a stripper. This is why we have so many bitches that's OnlyFans models now because they was home for COVID, and like everybody on Twitter is a fendom and all this and all that, and they've really not. They just heard about it. They see, the vets doing it and they think it's easy money when it's actually work. It's actually work. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I feel like too, like as far as um the kind of sex work that I do, right? Like being a dominatrix, it's not always just about humiliation or masochism. Like it's not all about just whipping people, right? Like sometimes people need someone to talk to, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have their own traumas. Like it's a healing space, but that's a deeper conversation, right? For a deeper time, right? Because I also do cuddling. And people be like, people pay for cuddling. Yes, it's so many people
Oh,
that have intimacy issues, right? You got people with mental health issues. You got people who have autism, and you just have general people with social awkwardness, and all these
yeah.
different things. And a hug and a cuddle can help someone from walking off the ledge. And people have a tendency to make other people feel ashamed of what's easy for them, right? Just because something might be easy for you to achieve in that area of your life might be fulfilled doesn't mean that the other person is. We got a lot more of live and let live that needs to happen.
Right.
So I want to spend some time traveling the country in my RV and doing, just popping up in cities. Like, okay, here I'm gonna be here for a week. I'm gonna be here for 2 weeks. So these are the sessions. Like, if you want to see Mistress Jen, you know what I'm saying. So like, cause I'm like a gypsy. I'm really transient by nature. So like, I would do like even my readings in my RV and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want to spend like a couple of years just kind of traveling and kind of building up my yeah, I did grow up near Fern Street. That's kind of crazy.
That's my guy too. He's a dope
100
producer.
points if you know what my government name start with, then you know me. I never like shy from that, especially anybody who know me in Philly. Like if you know my name, then you know me. Because don't nobody have my actual name. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what I want to do for a little bit. I want to travel and do my sex work and my spiritual work on the road, and then also and battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and battle.
Like that's a dope mixture. Like battle rap and dominatrix is That's crazy. That's so entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "It's me, Keith. My nigga Harry's name Keith. He make beats. Hello, old
Keith,
friend.
Keith Harris.
Harris, yeah.
Do we have a mutual friend, Keith?
That's crazy.
If
Remember
it's the,
you.
if it's the Keith that I think of, then that means we have a mutual friend. And so just answer that. Do we have a mutual friend? And if we have the same mutual friend, then I know who you are. And
Right.
that's crazy if that's the case. Oh, yeah. Hi, Keith.
Keith.
That's crazy. Follow me and DM me. Life is crazy. How you know what I'm saying? How shit comes full circle like that.
Right. Do you
Yeah.
consider yourself straight, bisexual, or trisexual?
Bisexual is crazy. I will bet on. I don't have anything booked on CBG right now, but I fucks with CBG heavy. So like, if they want to fuck everybody, so this is the thing. Everybody who's Team Taz is on board with August 26th, the tryouts. No, everybody who's Team Taz knows that the focus right now is Gutter City and what I'm trying to manifest. So I can't really make too much plans because, like, you know what I'm saying? This man, every interview this week, every podcast, he has mentioned my name. Like, that says
Yeah.
something.
Shout
You know
out
what I'm
Easy the
saying?
Black Captain.
Shout out Easy the Black Cat, and that says something. So, like, let me secure that first. Like, I don't know what a Gutter City contract is looking like. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't really speak to what I got, but I'm sure I'll, knowing how he moves and how he went against the machine, I'm sure that I will be able to do mostly what I want to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
First
so
things first.
with that being said, huh?
First things first, though.
Right, like we focus right now. So CBG, like Da Vinci, CBG, we locked in. They know when I could slide over there, I'll slide over there. But everybody who's a Tasmaniac is we Gutter City. Yeah, if you a
What?
Tasmaniac, we know the vision is Gutter City. Like that's what we trying to do. We trying to get back home, put on for the city. You know what I'm saying, and all of that. So yeah. Yep. But to answer your question, it's so funny because it's so many letters that are alphabet, da 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 da. And I have a really close friend, and I had asked her one time because if you have noticed, I really don't like putting myself into too many boxes, right? If you haven't noticed that, right?
I did notice that.
But I was curious as somebody on the outside looking in, like knowing me, right? Like what they would say if they had to label my sexuality, right? So she said, what the fuck did she say?
Psycho?
I'm poly, like it's your energy. I'm definitely sapiosexual, like the mental, yeah, definitely that. But it's poly, like it's like I don't care like what you was born with. I don't care what you got going on. Like if I fucks with you mentally and energetically, like if you stimulate me in that way, then we could probably get it cracking.
What? So
Now long
69.
term, but like for entertainment, like okay, this other thing, like I'm not really at a phase in my life where I want to be monogamous. Like marriage is not my goal or none of that. It's really not. Like these hoes ain't loyal for one. Like like this whole dating pool was like that's a whole nother thing. So like I just my diabetes be acting up. I just want somebody to come give me a dosage and I move on. But if I was to like journey with somebody for a time and like kind of take them serious and be monogamous for a time, it would probably only be with a man. I was in a relationship with a woman one time, and bitches is crazy. And I'm like, my brain is kind of like a nigga. Like I'm more practical in my brain.
Right.
How that goes, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like I definitely tapped into my feminine and my emotional side, but I'm balanced in that way where like I don't do a lot of the dumb shit that women do that niggas be upset about. Like
Yeah.
that shit would be beyond me. So like, and I dealt with a female and she do that dumb shit, and I literally had to like call some of my homies like, yo, this what y'all be dealing with? Like, yo, I'm so sorry. Bitches be, yeah, what? This what y'all? Nah.
Do you multitask? Hit 69 or take turns?
Now we gotta take turns because too much going on. Too much going on. Cause
Yeah.
like I'll start out, but if you really get the doing, then I'ma forget all about you. I'm sorry. Like if you want the professional head doctor, I need to focus. Let me, you
What?
know what I'm saying? I need to focus. Cause if you like, I'm a hedonist. So I'm all about the pleasure. So if you touch that pleasure principle, I'm gonna let you go ahead, daddy. Like you got it. Like
Right. So are you a pleaser or you like to be pleased if you had to make a choice?
nah, that's not fair because I don't
You
think
got to make a
it's.
choice. You have
I
to make a choice.
can't. No.
Please. So.
I can't because sex is like the most beautiful thing, like as beings that we could do. Like it's like the closest to heaven that we will ever get in this body, and it's a reciprocal thing. Like if I'm being pleased and the other person is not experiencing pleasure, then that takes away. And the same thing, if it does give me pleasure to give pleasure, so if that's what you mean, like yes, I definitely derive pleasure from giving pleasure, but at the same time, like spin the block. It got, you know what I'm saying?
What?
It's reciprocal. You feel what I'm saying? So like that's why I'm like, it's kind, you know what I mean? Like I can't choose. We gotta have them
Welcome in the
both.
room.
We both
Sexy
we
chocolate,
both
come
gotta
in the
be having
room.
a good experience.
Right on time for that question. She had to see that. Sexy
Sexy
chocolate.
chocolate.
She's a
I'm
maniac.
crying.
She's a maniac. That's my head doctor.
Ooh,
What? Hey, listen. Before we get out of
that's
here,
your head doctor?
chill, chill.
Ray, you
Before
telling
we
all
get
your
out of here,
business. That's kind of
that's
crazy.
my baby. I love her to death. She already know what it is. You know the vibes. But listen, before we get out of here, tell people what's coming up. Like, tell them again. They didn't know. Like,
Okay, cool. So we got August 20th in Baltimore and on Pit Fights Battle League. We got Tasmanian Terror versus Drachmas Shock. All right, so it's like a tranny vampire
what?
magician. Yeah, she got a lot going on. It got a lot going on, but it doesn't matter because we going to stop all of that on the 20th. Like, I'm definitely not losing a battle my whole rookie year. I don't know what the fuck it thinks it's about to do with me. I'm currently 8K Terror. Like, my battle like is like 8.2K. So like I don't really know what it thinks it's gonna do with me. So that's on the 20th. And then right after that, I'm going up the road. I'm coming home on the 26th, Gutter City tryouts, you know what I'm saying? So y'all definitely wanna be in the building for that. It's a card too, it's not just the tryouts, but see me go crazy in front of my favorite battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because he the algorithm boy. I'm the algorithm John. Like right
Yeah.
now, I'm definitely in the motherfucking algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So catch me on August 26th. That's what both of them is be crazy, but like I'm a Philly bitch in Philly talking that Philly shit. Like this is so like
Historical.
important because we gonna tell you the fucking truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of fucking pressure. Like, if I'm asked, like, even though we know I'm not asked, he done already said, like, people been saying, like, put me on the trenches, you know what I'm
Already.
saying?
It's stamped
And he was
already.
like, oh, I can't be on the trenches because I only had one battle. I respect it. So I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna prove what I gotta prove and I'm gonna earn what I need to earn because that's, you enjoy things better anyway when you earn them
Facts.
rather than they are given to you.
Yes,
And I ain't
ma'am.
never had nothing given to me. So this another fucking day. Like I'm from Philly. I'm from the gutter. Like I should be the first lady of Gutter City. Like I'm going to be the first lady of Gutter City. You don't have no other bitches. So like and even if he did, like it's Taz. Like none of them is me. None of them is me. So yeah,
Taz, they not
we
spinning the
doing something
block like
different.
you. They're not spinning the block like you.
They
You
can't
Taz.
spin like me. I'm Taz. They can't spin like me.
Yo, that's fire.
You can't. Even if you wanted to, you can't spend like me. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Let me get out of
this
here.
is this
I wanna
about the,
know. I wanna
like,
know.
these bitches not gonna be able to say nothing. What they gonna do? You gonna talk about my age? You gonna talk about my profession? Guess what? I'm cool with all that. I'm
Right.
cool with all that.
We're open book. We got our heart on our sleeves. But
Listen.
how do you feel about my questions before I get out of here?
Your questions was cool. What was they? I feel like you had them cards like questions for humanity or whatever. Like they
Real
was
shit.
cool. Everybody always they was like, they wasn't too spicy. They was just like kind of on the edge, and also gave me a chance to get a little bit under the surface. You feel what I'm saying? Like not too deep, but give the people more rounded view of who I am. I'm not just a bitch who don't watch other bitches' kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just, I do a lot of other stuff.
Philadelphia Gates, East Coast half down for the back block, Philadelphia mascot, aka the damn guy with Tasmanian terror. You got it
You
here.
already know.
Love you, baby.
Good night, y'all.
Appreciate you.
Love you too.